girls, so today I have another spooky box club. I was going to sit down and film this a couple of days ago, but I got an email to say that the April one was coming today, so I waited till today, so I had both this one, the March box, and the April box to open in one go, because I figured then that would be easier. And interestingly, it did come in a DHL package, but it still came through the Royal Mail. So as usual, I have absolutely no idea what theme this is. I did end up going onto the Spooky Box Club website because I was selling at a Spooky Box Club and I wanted to find out how much they were selling them for, and I honestly fell off my chair because these boxes do cost around £30 to get each month, and so I figured buying like a leftover stock box, so buying a box, oh this packaging is tough, buying a box after it has been released to the public, I figured, okay, yeah, it's going to be slightly more expensive because obviously it takes away the kind of surprise element of it, and you're going to be buying it because you want the things in it. But oh my goodness, I was expecting like £45, £50 tops. I know I've seen them for £50. The Night World box, which I have genuinely had sat just over there waiting for someone to buy it, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna put it up for like 30 quid because that's like how much I paid for it. And I actually couldn't believe it when I went on the website, and the recommended retail price for that box is now £70, which is mad, absolutely mad. So honestly, I love Spooky Box Club. I would recommend this service to get, but if you like this box, just look for it on eBay or like any of the boxes you've seen, look for it on eBay, look for it on Depop. I ended up selling mine for £25, so it was actually cheaper than if the person had just subscribed to Spooky Box Club. But at that point I was just like, it needs to go. Okay, stop rambling, let's look at the theme. Does it look like a ghost from my viewfinder? No, it is a little planchette, and it says The Seance, and there are some spooky skeleton hands and some like normal hands. Having a little look at the planchette, and it is box 85. Does that say 85? Oh no, absolutely not. 82. Wow, no, this is box 82. So I'm hoping there is maybe some Ouija stuff in here. We have had some like Ouija themed things in this box before. I think my favourite one that comes to mind are the Ouija board fridge magnets. There's a planchette that says like, shall I order pizza? And then there's one that says like, no way. And then there's one that says heck yes, and you can like move it around. I think that's my favourite thing I've got from them, which is like Ouija themed, but I'm ready to have a new favourite thing. So as always, let's go for a blind unboxing. Ta-da! Okay, right. Let's feel in here. Okay, interesting. Packaging. Oh, one packaging thing. We haven't had those for a while. It usually indicates that there could be something breakable in this box, or that they haven't found enough stuff to go in the box, so they've had to fill it out. Okay, cheat sheet is grey, so we'll come back to that later. Straight up, I can feel like a jewelry box, so should we just go for the jewelry box? Oh no, I think I just... the dreaded lollipop. I cannot... I could not stop myself from pulling this out. It's one of their like standard sugar lollipops. They're kind of like rock candy, if you've had rock candy before. They just aren't enjoyable to eat. I much prefer their random other sweets. So there is the lollipop, which I promptly will not be eating. Okay, let's go for the jewelry box. It says, oh, the medium necklace, and again it is stainless steel in construction. Oh, okay, straight away it's looking cool. I can see a like hand. Oh wow, that is really cool actually. So it's two, I wonder if I can change the way this is presented in the box for you so you can see it better. I do really like this style of necklace. I probably would wear this. I have to think of a good outfit. It would probably work with something either that's high like necked and like black, or something low cut so that it's against the skin. There we go. That is so cool. It's silver, which I really like. It's sort of that silver and black style. You could very easily like unhook these and have like them as earrings. But I really like that. There are tiny like little stars on the hands, and the Ouija board, as you can see, is super reflective. And I like the like black nails. I think they like fit really nicely. Should the hands be going the other way? Maybe not. But what would be so cool is like the sticker that they had on the box if they had one more like as a skeleton hand. But either way, that looks really cool. I like the design of it. It hangs in a really nice way. Hopefully you can see that okay. It hangs in a really nice way, and it's definitely unique to any sort of like Ouija necklace that I have at the moment. I have quite a few planchette ones, and then I have a mini Ouija board that one of you girls made me, but I think this is my first sort of hand combination with a planchette. But yes, I like that. Let's see the length of it, shall we? Okie dokie, so it's quite a, not a short necklace, but it's shorter than the ones that we do often get from them. There is a lobster clasp with an extension chain, so you can choose sort of the height that you want to go for. I'm going to go for, should I go middle of the extension chain? There we go. So that is, doesn't help when you're wearing other necklaces, does it really? That is how it falls, which I think is probably the perfect length for my current necklaces. Let me show you up close. So that is how it falls. Oh, there we go. I think it looks really cool. I like it. It's definitely like, I like the way it sort of spreads out a little bit. But as I said, you could easily like unhook this from the chain and make these into a banging pair of earrings. But yeah, that is cute. I'm gonna keep that on. Probably a necklace to wear standalone, maybe as a statement, rather than layered as I am doing at the moment. Really cool, love that. And does it fit with the theme? Yes, it does. Okay, next up in here, okay, we've got an organza bag, something spherical, with like a tab. I almost feel like it could be like a tea, something you put in tea. Am I right? Yes, it is a tea strainer. And a boring one at that. Okay, oh, I don't know. Maybe they've just upped it in. All right, they made up for it. So the bottom of it is like just a teapot sort of thing. It's probably like a bog standard one that you can get off of like Wish or something. But it's like a little teapot that opens and closes quite nicely. The thing that they've done to make this spooky and unique to Spooky Box Club, I would assume, otherwise they probably would have chosen a spookier shape at the bottom, maybe I'm wrong, is it has this like little tab, and it almost looks like the tabs that you get on the end of tea bags. And it's from the Little Ghost's Haunted Tea Shop, which sounds cute. I would definitely go there. And then it has the leaf tea readings, and it says tassomancy. I'm probably saying that wrong, but I assume it's to do with the reading of tea leaves. But that is really gorgeous and shiny. What I will probably do once I have trialed this is actually remove the little tab, because this tab would look awesome as a pin, don't you think? Like that would just be such a cool pin. And I'm unlikely to use the actual tea thing because we've had quite a few in the past. Definitely had one which was like a circular bit on this end, and then there was a piece of amethyst on this end, and then we had a silicone one recently. Definitely within the last year we've had a silicone one which was a black spider that you put into the tea. In the last year and a half I have used one of these once. But the thing is, I have my tea and tea bags. So I know some people have really interesting teas, and I'm not doubting that at all, but I just don't feel like this is a very usable product for me. But I'm going to be upcycling this end of it into a pin, I have decided. I'm going to assume that there is a tea in here. Let me feel. Yep, there's a tea in here. So I will try this tea out with that for review purposes, and then I'm going to deconstruct it. So this is spiritual tea, spiritual sencha, pure green tea. Now I know loads of people drink green tea. My problem with teas like this in general, like loose leaf ones, I end up having to add loads of sugar to it to make it tasty. Just looks like green tea. And also I do feel like that does link quite well with the theme still. I know it's not like purely Ouija based, but I feel like if you went to a little seance, they definitely would be having little cups of tea and maybe reading your tea leaves. Right, let's go to the next thing, which feels like one of those like thin notebooks. Yes. Oh, spirit notes. Ooh, messages from beyond. Oh, and they're sticky notes as well, so that's cool. Are they all okay? Right, so that's how it looks with some little ghosts, which are very cute. So I'm assuming you pull. I don't really want to pull it off because which way is the stick? Which way is the stick? Does it meet in the middle? Because it looks like you can de-stickify from both sides. That's so strange. I'm gonna go from the back. I'm assuming. Nope, that's the front. Okay, so I'll take it off the front then. I'm just gonna save it. Right, so that's a sticky note. And then it comes to this, which, I mean, these are all now sticky notes, which is fine. But I feel like you'll be very limited for what you can use to write on this. Now, I'm fully aware that you can get like glitter pens and like white gel pens. And I've got some really good like metallic Sharpies which would show up on here, but generally I have black biros around. So let me see. Yeah. I think for black biros, which are probably your standard thing you'd have to take quick notes, that doesn't show up fab, does it? I mean, it's showing up better because I have a ring light literally on it. I'm questioning their choice of colour. So unless these are more for holding your place in a book, or like, you know, for, I don't really know, I was going to say for notes, but they're not really for notes, but interesting. Will I keep them? Yes, because I do have like a metallic Sharpie downstairs that I could use on it, but I don't feel like, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, if they were like this grey colour it would be different. Like this is the same grey colour on the back, and I can write like on that grey colour and you can see it like clear enough, like without having to wiggle the paper around. But the black, I can see where they're going with it and why they went for black, but it may just be a bit dark. So yeah, not like a, I use sticky notes as a quick, like I need a piece of paper quickly, let me grab the first pen I can find and the first bit of paper, boom, let's go. Whereas this would definitely be for more purposeful notes. But saying that, I'm sure I can use them, like I'm not gonna get rid of them, but yeah. Fits the theme though. Next up, there's a piece of paper. Is it a sticker? Yes, it is a sticker. Oh, that's cute. So it's like a little spooky hand, and there's like a little planchette that just says Spooky Box Club. I think it may be a vinyl sticker. Yeah, it feels vinyl to me. And I've got like a little sticker collection on the side there, so I'm going to peel it off and stick it on there. They don't have a very easy like peel away. You know how sometimes they've got like this line down the middle where you can like fold and peel, but I add that to my sticker collection on the side of my shelves in a moment. Okay, next up is, oh, I thought it was going to be the pin. It's a card. I'm wondering if it's a Spooky Box Club card. Yes, it is. It is a thank you card. So it says thank you with like a pumpkin on, which is really cute, and like bats and stuff. And then the back says Spooky Box Club, but then it's just like lines. So I don't know if this is intended for them to like write a quick note, like thanks for your order, or like thank you for being subscribed for like blah blah blah. But they haven't written anything on mine. So it may just be something they're just tracking in, and maybe we're meant to write something on it and give it to someone else. I don't know, it would seem weird. Like if someone bought something off for me. Do you know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to save this, because next time I sell a Spooky Box Club thing, I can put it in there and write thank you on the back of it. Bit random. I hope this isn't one of their items. I hope that's just something they've like chucked in. I will mention though, like I have been subscribed to Spooky Box Club since, well, I think it's 8 or 9 years now. I'm gonna say 8 years. For about 8 years I've been subscribed to Spooky Box Club, and not once have I had a personal message from them, sort of, not that I'm expecting it, but like thanking me, or like with any recognition with anything recognizing that I have been loyal to them for that long. And I know that sounds really like I want this thing, but like I have been subscribed to a pinscription by Miss Kim Luna for, I want to say 4 years, like 3 or 4 years, and every year they send me a pin to say how long I've been subscribed for. So it's like 1 year subscribed, 2 years subscribed, and they quite often write like little notes in there, especially like on big anniversaries for them and anniversaries to me. They say like thank you so much for being subscribed for 4 years. Yeah, I mean I've probably got one of their pins here. I can see one from here. So I received this, and I mean, it's honestly, it would have cost them tuppence to create a little pin badge that says 2 years pinscription. And although I wouldn't wear this like out, I have it on my curtains because I like looking at it when I get ready, and I just think that's cool. Like that's such a nice, you're right there, person. Oh, that's such a nice thing. And I mean, I've been subscribed to pinscription for like way longer than you've been alive, which is an achievement, eh? Really insignificant, like probably insignificant to them, small thing to create, really cheap thing to create, but I like it. It makes me feel like, not proud, because I've like not done anything other than like pay for pins, but it does make you feel like you're part of like a community sort of thing, like you're part of their company rather than just like a random number. But next up, it's a weird feeling like thing going on in here now. I think there's something fabric, and then there's possibly some things underneath. So this is the fabric thing. Bird feather maybe? Thinking maybe a tapestry. Okay, I can see feathers, and I can see like a claw. I'm gonna say it's probably a tapestry, or we have had like altar cloths in the past. It could be like sort of a tablecloth to do your spooky seances on top of. Let's have a look. Okay, definitely a cloth, and it's cute. It's like a raven. I want to say it's a raven or a crow. I'm going to go with raven. And it's super nice, super simple, like got a few like things in the corner. It's very shiny. I've got the big wall tapestry on my ceiling. Where else would I fit it in here? Of the skeleton, which is a slightly more matte colour. And the old cloth we got before, which was like stars with like a little eye on it, I use as a chair cover. And then we got a snake one before, which says as above so below, which is on the door of my reptile room. This, however, is like, I mean, those were all sort of almost cottony feeling. This feels like very like satiny. It's, well, not satin, it's cheap, it's like feeling satin. almost like headscarf material. I mean, you could definitely use it as a headscarf. I mean, it's got nice details on the corner, so you definitely could use it as a headscarf. You just, oh, and this one has moons on the corners. It's just, obviously you wouldn't see the main detail, which is the crow. But I do like it. I will put it somewhere. Where I put it, I don't know, because which way does it go around? It could go that way, but I feel like it would be better if it was almost like diagonal. I'll do something with it, but it's interesting, and yeah, it's very silky. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're putting that as, if it's a tapestry, or my bet is that it's like a tablecloth. Okay, next up then, oh, something thick. For a second I prayed that perhaps it was a desk calendar. Perhaps they had graced us with one. I feel like it's planchette shape. Maybe another booklet. Notebook is what I'm doing. Oh, no. Interesting. It is for the wall. It is a... ooh, sticky. It is, I think it is actually wood. It looks like plywood, like, you know, the kind of wood. Let me use this example because I've literally just decorated one. The wood that you get from like Hobbycraft for like seasonal decorations. That kind of plywood. And then it's been given like an oak effect here. White on the back, and then there's like a little hang-a-doodle-doo there. I feel like it needs some decoration, otherwise it could look a little bit rude. Is that just me? I mean, maybe not. Now I've seen it, I can't unsee it. It also has had some strange varnish on. I don't know if maybe they didn't give it enough time to dry, but it's a little bit sticky. But I will be repainting this so it doesn't look so ballish, for a better term. But yes, interesting. Maybe there's something that goes with it in the box. Do you know what would be cool is if they'd done a wall tapestry of like a Ouija board, and then you had this to go next to it. Okay, will my questions be answered? Absolutely not. The box is empty. Okay, right, a very almost anticlimactic ending there. Right, let's read the cheat sheet. So the Seance. I will say though, I do feel like everything in this box had... Where was the pin? Did we not get a pin? We didn't get a pin. It's the only reason that I'm subscribed to this box is for the pin. Let's see what's in here then. So the altar cloth, also suitable for tarot runes and casting the bones. Also suitable for wall tapestries or like table covers or chair covers. Custom made spirit sticky notes, fun and spooky black planchette shaped post-it notes. Custom made medium necklace or stainless steel, probably one of my favorite things in the box. Custom made wooden planchette wall hanging, liven up your walls with this witchy decorative piece. Okay, so you are meant to just hang it like this up on the wall. I'm not sure it will liven up these walls, but with a bit of crafting I'm sure it could look awesome. Maybe like black and glittery, maybe. The organic loose leaf tea sampler, the custom made teapot infuser stainless steel mesh ball with enamelled charm, and a spooky box candy of the month. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is, once I have tested this, I'm pulling this straight off to make a pin, because I feel like we've been cheated of a pin. This would also make an awesome earring, I think, if I had something to go on the other side. Do a teapot on the other side. Maybe. Anyway, yes, this box was fine. I like the necklace. The planchette sticky notes, wherever I chucked them, make no sense to me at all. I don't even know where I put them now. Here they are. make no sense because you can't write on them. The tea sampler, I like the end of it. This bit saved it, and I will be deconstructing that, but still cool. The tea, again, relatively personal taste. I will try it though. The altar cloth / piece of fabric with a bird on it is cool. I will put it up somewhere. It's just a bit of a strange quality. I'm glad that this card wasn't one of the items because that would have been weird. Oh, they missed a sticker off on their list. We got a sticker, so a free prize. Candy of the month, no comment. And the planchette, all hanging to spruce up my walls, will be a work in progress, I'm sure. So that is everything that was in this Seance box. I'm probably going to give this box a solid 5 out of 10 bats because it did follow the theme, which I appreciate, and it did come with a nice necklace, which I appreciate, but a lot of the things are either going to have to be repurposed or redecorated, or I'm gonna have to do something to them to make them preferable to me, which is why the points are lost. So instead of giving a 6 out of 10, I'm giving it 5 out of 10 because there wasn't a pin in here, and the pins are one of my favorite things. Like, if I get a rubbish box, at least I know the pin is going to be good. Like, they've never really had a bad pin. Touch wood. Oh, touch wood. So yes, Spooky Box Club, as I mentioned at the beginning, they do a service where you can buy the box afterwards. Would I buy this box for £50 to £70? Absolutely not. I would, if you were interested in this box now, obviously it's gone past the point where you can subscribe to get this box. I would be going on Etsy and Depop because I'm sure a lot of people just wouldn't have the time or the patience or the care to really try and upcycle these things as I'm hoping to do. So I'm pretty sure this box, a lot of the items you will be able to find now on Depop and eBay. I still like it, as I said, as long as I can work with the items, it's not a complete failure to me. This box was £30. Whether or not it was worth £30 is questionable, I'd say. Maybe the necklace would be £10, £1. The lollipop is unmentionable. The altar cloth, I mean, realistically, if you're buying this off of Etsy, you're probably going to be looking at £10 for it. And then the rest of it, I mean, maybe this would have been a £5. I think you could have probably just scraped £30 worth, but had I have spent like tenner on this, I probably wouldn't have been happy, because it literally just snagged really easily. Yes, yeah, not my favourite box, but I'm not going to be selling any of it, so that definitely shows something. You can subscribe to this service. It's £30 every month. They take the payment on the 13th of every month, but you pay around 3 to 4 months ahead of when you get the box. So say you started, so this box came in March, so I probably actually paid for this physical box in December or January. So just say I paid in December, and then it's January, February, and then it comes on the 3rd month. It could, but potentially it can be anywhere up to 4 months before you receive it. It feels so weird when you first subscribe to this. I remember many moons ago when I subscribed, I ended up paying around £120 before I even got my first box. Like, again, let's just go for the general layout of the year. Just say I started the subscription in January. I paid £30 in January, £30 in February, £30 in March, £30 in April, and then my first box came. So by then I'd paid my £120. But it does mean that if I then unsubscribed on the 4th month, I would still have 4 paid for boxes that would then like transfer to the 4 months afterwards. So it's quite nice because I know if I was to stop now, I would still, well, obviously I've got my April box already, but I've got my April box. I probably get one in May, June and July still, so I would still have that almost like buffer to like come to terms with the fact that I'm breaking up with Spooky Box Club. But I'm not breaking up with Spooky Box Club yet, because equally I still really enjoy this service. It's hit and miss. Some boxes I love, some boxes I don't, and I kind of think that's part and parcel for a subscription service that has been going on for as long as this one has, and for someone who has been subscribed for this long, you start to be very comparative to the other boxes that I have received. But anywho, I will leave all of the information down below if you are interested in subscribing to Spooky Box Club. I've also left a really tricky link to my PayPal because we have literally just opened up our wedding account, and some of you absolutely beautiful, kind people have been asking where you can send wedding gifts, because oh my goodness, it's in 6 months time, and although I'm not asking, I'm not expecting anyone, if you did want to send us any monetary gifts, then I will put my PayPal down below. I feel really awkward saying that, but equally, if you would like to, it would be really highly appreciated. And I want to just say a massive thank you to Noelani, who has already sent us like the most generous wedding gift, so thank you. And I just wanted to let her know. And that's gone straight into our wedding fund, which we're like using as a combination to pay for like decor and like cool things for the wedding, but equally also for the honeymoon afterwards. So just a massive thank you for that. Honestly, it made me cry. But anyway, let's go now get emotion, otherwise we're real man makeup. Okay, which I'll tell you a secret, this is one of my first attempts. This is one of my first potential wedding makeup looks. Just thought I'd try it today since I had a spare hour this morning. Okay, right, anyway, let's get ahead and go on to the next box, which is the April box. Can you believe opening an April box in April? I deserve a medal. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions, comments, please leave them down below. If it's anywhere you are, I hope you enjoyed the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!